My friends, today we're going to be learning the GoRam attack and what to look for and what not to look for, and kind of some unfortunate events happening here. So, we're going to have one success. I'm going to show you a fail, both by me, well, both hits by me, and just kind of what you're looking for here, okay? Okay? So, first on off, what are you looking for the strategy? I like to use this strategy when I can get a lot of value on the kill squad. So, a couple things. Where will the ram path? Is it easy to get the ram over here? By the way, this is the most craziest video you'll ever see. The title might be a little bit craziness because you're going to see the ram go bonkers. And anyways, lots of things happening here. So a lot of value here. If I can get the ram over here all the way into the core, look at this. I'm going to be able to tag all this beautiful stuff. Now you might be wondering, how in the world can you get a ram without a jump spell all the way into the queen and get her down? You know, and then hogs on the back end. How can you do that? Well, what I like to do is bring in free spells, okay? Bring in the free spells to slow things down to keep that ram alive. So here we go. We're going to funnel here on the sides. I realize, okay, I'm going to just do a little funnelage. Queen, everything kind of right up the gut, okay? Now, I'm bringing some extra bowlers here. You don't always have to bring 9. Sometimes I've brought 6, 5. It just depends. A little less wizards. I was like, I want a little more bowlers because there's some really nice bowler bounces here that can really tag a lot of the defenses. So I was like, let's go heavy on that. Here comes the golem, wizard behind. Another golem up top with a bowler bounce here on the cannon. Wizard. Now here comes the ram, of course, with the queen. So why to put the queen down so early? Well, I knew the funnel would be there. Here comes the beautifulness. Look at that beautiful bowler bounce taking down that cannon. Yeah, baby. So now, look at this, guys. The funnel was made. Things should step in perfectly right into the center. Now look at this. Golems are dead. Now it's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. They did their work. There goes the free spell right on the triple expo. Saving the ram as much as possible. Gonna pop the rage as deep as possible into the base. I didn't want to do it on the outside too much because I know there's a lot of value here. So there goes the rage. Here comes a double freeze to stop those singles. Making sure everything goes alive. Now I did decide to put a heal spell down to keep up my troops as long as possible. Had a number of bowlers. They kind of died out. I only have 3 left. So, but look at this! The ram got all the way across the whole base. Never been seen before. I mean, that's craziness, guys. I mean, well, I guess technically one more wall. It needed one more. It doesn't get to the final wall. So it got pretty much across the whole base. That's just crazy. And here comes the hogs. So, again, bringing in the hogs up top. And this one worked out nicely for me because I got a huge value with the kill squad. Everything kind of moved in together. And the queen was protected the whole time. And got another heal spell as well with a queen ability on the back end. Now, unfortunately, well, actually, no, unfortunately. I had cleanup down, had plenty of time. There goes the heal spell. Lots of hoggies up. Losing some to spring traps. That'd be the case. But swag and queen ability, don't even need it. Pop that sucker. And wizards are activated. Hogs are activated. Everything is activated. And that's how you get a ram. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 breaks across a whole entire base. One ram can do it. And honestly, guys, you need to try it right now. You need to try it right now. I gotta send a text. And yeah. Now, let's go to my fail, shall we? And see kind of what happened. Now this one a little like sometimes you have a plan and sometimes it just goes bad luck. Things happen. Now I really was thinking, okay, I like using this attack strategy because I can get a lot of value here with all my activities here. But a couple things. It was a fresh hit. A couple things messed me up because of that. And yeah, just kind of you'll begin to see it, and I'll spot it out for you. The first thing was this right here. So if I knew this was not my goal was to put a golem here and then one hog to take down this archer tower, but the Tesla popped. I didn't know it was there. If I was to hit this again, I would put the golem here at the laboratory so it would go to the archer tower, right? It would tank. It would not go to the Tesla. And I would do the same thing. And what that means is See, I put one hog there, and I was like, look at this. So it was somehow it reached. Look at that. It's too bad. You know, Archer Tower did not drop. In the moment, and I put more hogs here to get this Wizard Tower funnel, and a couple things just bad luck for me, bros. Bad luck. Bad luck indeed. I mean, look at this. Look at this here. Wizards. Unfortunately, the Wizard Tower didn't even go to the Giants. So what that happened was this mortar didn't drop. Having that mortar not drop is huge. This Archer Tower did not drop. So look what's happening here. A couple misunfortunate things happened. Golems, the Rams going where it needs to go, but this is what happens. Losing bowlers and wizards to this Archer Tower, which I did not plan to. Another thing is these bowlers right here. They walked towards the mortar. There was a little skeleton spell that drew them down a little south, but having this mortar up as well, they walked instead of going inside the base. So when I popped this rage, see what I was hoping for, I wanted a deeper rage. I was hoping this single, I knew the single was on the king. I was like, come on, bowlers, get it down, but they didn't. I didn't have enough bowlers. I was like, what happened to all my bowlers? They're dying by everything. So the king dropped immediately. I lost more bowlers on the outside. Look how many bowlers walked. I lost a couple by this Archer Tower. 3 walked to the outside. So nothing was really in the middle. Then they spread out down here. So what I was hoping for was everything kind of pathing up towards 12 here with Queen Ability. She would snag all this beautiful stuff. Bowlers would get some nice bounces. King would still be alive, tanking a bit. And I was going to try to use the freeze spell on this one. But just kind of unfortunate happenings, right? You know, all because all that Tesla, I should have spotted it. I did not realize that Archer Tower was up. Yeah, that is unfortunate, my friends. That is unfortunate. Anyways, kind of that's the difference. You know, sometimes when these attacks go, either like I did another one. I can't show you the replay because I don't have it, but I had Valkyries inside my Ram, and the Valkyrie value was not there. They went off and hit a wall, and so I failed. You know, sometimes you get some bad luck like that. Like it's just a couple misunfortunate things, right? If you could re-hit this base, and I think it would go well. I think you could get this strategy because if you could get all that stuff I was talking about with the kill squad, then your hogs just have to deal with this with 2 heal spells. They can handle that. It just didn't go that way. It just didn't go that way. And sometimes that happens, right? I was like, you know, it doesn't matter. I'm not even gonna put a free spell down. It's just I knew I couldn't do anything. You know, there's way too many cannons up. It wouldn't have mattered. So just a little heads up for you. I don't think I have that hit. I think it's gone. Let me check here for you. Warlog Power COC. Was it this one that maybe it was this one. Oh, I might actually have it. Oh, I think this could be it. This is amazing. This is it. Yes. Oh, yeah, I do have it. Sweet. I'll show you my other 3-star. So this is a fail. This is again a very solid base to use this strategy. Why? What am I looking for here? Well, there's a Hound in the CC. Typically with this strategy, it's not best, honestly, with a Hound in the CC. But with this one, I was like, you know what? I can still do it because Queen can get value here on the flanks. And I can get some huge value up the gut with this strategy. I got a lot of bowlers, brought extra bowlers, less wizards because there's a Hound in the CC. You don't want to pop that sucker. And I was like, hey, this can work out. I can really crush in the middle here. And you'll find out what it just some bad happenings. Maybe in these situations it's good to bring loons or something. But here comes the Queen on the side. Again, I'm putting the Queen on the side because it's a Hound. I would say this strategy is much better with damage CC, but I've still 3-starred with Hounds in the CC as well. Another miss happening here. The single target locked on the golem. I was hoping to hit this corner. It didn't. So that was my mistake. Should have brought giants there. So I swagged. I was like, should I freeze? I knew it was getting hit. I was like, I wanted to save the freeze though. So I probably should have popped it anyway. I don't know. I should have just brought giants there. If I brought giants, it would have been much better. Queen does have her value here. Bowler's coming right up the gut, but you'll notice here, A little happenings. I put the rage a bit too early. All these bowlers aren't quite inside of it. They do finally get in it, but a bit too, yeah, maybe it's slightly early on the rage. And but look what happens here. So they rip through the base, but none of the bowlers hit here. I was expecting, it's just unfortunate, right? Unfortunate. None of the bowlers, not if, you know, none of them came over here enough, and then they came back inside. They didn't go to this Expo and Archer Tower. I was expecting that to drop. Notice my Valkyries went up here to an air defense. I mean, this is, you know, bad luck. Maybe if I had brought Loons or Hex Hogs here, it would have been so much better. They would have gotten at least the Wizard Tower and the Tesla farm here. But these Valkyries, so with that, I swag 32 space. Look at those Valkyries. They're just hitting an air defense and on a wall. They don't even go to the king. Look at that. Then they just die off on another wall. So swagging 32 space. So imagine, just imagine, and sometimes this happens, right? Imagine bowlers go actually here and kill that. I have Loons or Hogs here, or the Valkyrie's path better, and they get the Tesla farm. See, now what's happening? Now these Hogs have a chance to get, all they have to deal with is these Archer Towers. I knew it was over, bro. You know, I knew it was over. So I was like, this is, I had to save the heal spell because this wizard farm, like if I didn't have the heal spell covering the wizard farm, it would have been over. It would have been over. So, man, my mic went out or went up or whatever. So yeah, it's just, those things happen. So what I would say, man, get this a little bit better. What I would say is, you know, really figure out what value you can get with the Valkyries if you have in the Ram or Golem. I didn't bring a Golem in the Ram because there was a Hound CC, so definitely Valkyries. But maybe I should have thought, okay, the pathing, honestly, maybe I don't need Valkyries. Maybe Loons or maybe Hogs would have been better there than Hog from 2 o'clock. Combined powers. Something like that, you know? So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, okay? We're going to, you know what? Might as well just show you this one. Because why not, brother? So here's another hit. And actually, that's a process video. Yeah, that's a process video, and I'm going to show you that later. Yeah, you subscribe, you share. Thanks for coming. This is the GoRam attack that I love to use, a 3 freeze. And it works on certain bases, and sometimes you get a little bad luck. Like that one, it's just, it happens, right? I'll remember that. I'm going to really focus on what to bring in that Ram. Will the Valkyries really get the value I need? And is it better maybe to bring Hogs or like Loons or something else? Bowlers maybe. Bowlers, I don't know. But anyways, just think about it and come back for more. Halo out.
This is Sparta!